Let me ask you this, because I know you come from the international side, but you're in the room, right, with the amateur guys and in the draft room as well. A guy like Root, let's say right now they have him right there at outside the first round, probably right on the border. So let's say that this exact profile, guy that, do we put him in that first round category?
I would.
But let's just say he's where he's at now.
Yeah.
Now he's heading into the College World Series.
Yep.
And let's say he continues this great performance in Arkansas, which I think they're probably the favorite. They'd be my pick. They win it all, and this guy carries them in his starts to the to the championship. Does that hold weight in a draft room, or is his evaluation kind of fully baked at this point?
It's a great question. I think that his evaluation is probably 80% baked at this point because he's got enough of a bulk of a college career at Eastern Carolina, and then now at Arkansas, and everybody's got access to TrackMan data, so they have enough of a base to see who he is. And I think that's a combination of performance and data of your pitch characteristics, right? But now I think that final 20% can move you up a board, because now here's what happens. Now every cross-checker in the country is going to be at this game. So it's important to note how players get scouted at the top, right? At the first round level. Like, every region has an area scout. Zach Root is probably first on the Arkansas area scout. Whoever's covering that part of the country for them, he's probably 1, 2, or 3 on that list. And if you are that, then you'll get a regional cross-checker usually, which is one more level up from the area scout, usually covers a region and cross-checks that area scout's region. He usually has 3 or 4 guys that he cross-checks. But at this level, you're probably getting national cross-checkers, which is that next tier of evaluator in an amateur scouting department, which sees everybody, sees the whole country, as well as the individual scouting directors themselves. If you're a scouting director, you got to at least see the guys you're going to try to make your first, second, or third selections with. You don't have time to see all of them, but you see those. Therefore, you get a lot of those layers of looks, right? But you only get those last layers if a guy's pitching this deep into the year. So at these games, you'll get a national cross-checker. You'll probably get some scouting directors, a lot of scouting directors in to see a Tennessee Arkansas game, because we're so far out from the draft still. The draft is in July. And so really, like, the guys that are seeing him now is not just the area scout. It's the decision makers in the group. And therefore, a decision maker shows up and watches you do something that's less quantifiable than TrackMan data or your stat line from the year, and sees that you're pitching against Tennessee in the biggest game of the year. Your stuff holds. Compete your ass off. You throw first pitch strikes. You execute. You have a put away pitch, which he has a put away pitch. That stuff can fly you up the draft board late. But I would say 80% of that decision is made, and this 20%, in his case, can take him from a second round pick or a comp pick into the middle of the first round. So for this pocket of players, I think it does make a significant difference. But a lot of the decision is set up there.